equals another mild one across the coastal empire and low country. Some showers, even a couple rumbles of thunder move through the area, more so south of the main portions of the coastal empire. This is down along the Altamaha. But at the moment, 69 degrees, humid though. Dew points in the mid 60s are a lot higher than what we've been seeing. Winds out of the south will continue tonight, gradually shifting to the southwest. Viper radar is fairly dry. Can't rule out a chance of a spotty light sprinkle or two the next couple of hours. That eventually is not going to be the main concern, because then we have the thunderstorm chances for Sunday. Again, starting off fairly warm and muggy. Showers and storms look to move through the area for between about the early afternoon and the evening. Most guidance right now is putting it through the area towards sunset, but most of the time it verifies a little quicker than guidance. High temperature, by the way, 81 degrees. It will be a warm and very humid one, but that's the last time we're going to say that for just a little bit. A warm sector of a fairly strong storm system is allowing for a couple of few supercells rather to get going. Main activity across portions of the upstate, that's going to drift to its east and southeast. Looking at one cell though near across middle Georgia into the CSRA, this one has been fairly intense. However, it's going to move east, possibly just to the north of our more interior counties, and looking like the outlook from the Storm Prediction Center for a low threat for severe weather is going to verify. But again, need to keep an eye on this generally north of Statesboro and into portions of the low country. But tomorrow we're going to be looking at the possibility of a few strong to severe storms along that cold front, and it's for mainly damaging winds. So timing it out the rest of the evening, again, I don't think guidance is initializing quite well with storms, but either way, we do look at a dry start to the day. Winds out of the southwest are going to continue to bring warm and humid air into the area. Into the latter portions of the morning into early afternoon, showers and a few storms will start to fire up. Again, this could end up being around 11 in the morning if it ends up firing off a little quicker, which sometimes it does, but starting to get a few showers and storms into the area. May see some of these cells become a line segment, and that's where we could start to see the potential for damaging winds along the leading edge of this. But it will be breezy outside of storms too, with winds possibly gusting 15 to 20 miles per hour. But this moves through by the afternoon into the evening. Things begin to quiet down when we get the winds on the backside of the front to move in. Skies clear out pretty early on Monday, but winds will be blustery out of the west and northwest, and it will feel much cooler than it actually is during the day. Wind damage looks to be the main issues. Again, still a low threat of that, but either way, you want to secure that loose furniture just for the winds alone the next couple of days. Loose outdoor furniture, I should say. And a few of these may produce some small hailstones, possibly up to about quarter size, maybe a little larger than that. But the temperatures become the main concern. Again, fairly humid even after the rainfall, but the cold front knocks the temperatures down very quickly. Looking at upper 30s to low to mid 40s for a lot of the area on Monday morning. Into the afternoon, temperatures struggle to even make it into the 50s. High temperature of 55 is expected, but looking at how cold it gets, even by just after sunset, temperatures are already in the 30s. Inland, we go into Tuesday morning, temperatures starting off below freezing, even 20s for a lot of areas inland of I-95, and wind chills are going to be quite cold. Looking at 20s and 30s for portions of Monday. Looking ahead, even into Tuesday morning, wind chills in the 20s for a lot of the area. So do be mindful of that. Afternoons are also going to be uncomfortably chilly as well, with 50s for a lot of the area. That warm up though is in play by the end of the weekend. On our local waters, winds pick up out of the southwest, 10 to 20 knots, 3 to 4 foot seas expected. Those winds turn northwesterly by Monday, and they will be quite strong. We do have 2 weather aware days in effect. That's Tuesday and Wednesday due to the freezing temperatures. Remember the 4 Ps, although this won't be a pipe bursting freeze. Outdoor pipes should be protected. And we do have storms to get through tomorrow, but by the end of the week, which I think some of us are living for, we will have warm temperatures back. But definitely need to bundle up for anything in the morning the next few days.
Yeah, absolutely. And we just mentioned that Veterans Day Parade, which we're going to be airing right here on WSAB. Now, if you want to experience the Veterans Day Parade in person and opt to not watch it on our lovely channel, definitely bundle up. I will be there, and I can tell you that I already have my winter coat and my scarf all picked out because it's going to be cold.
Yeah.
Cold comparatively.
I will say it was beautiful earlier today. I was at Savannah State for the football game. We'll have highlights of that next in sports. We'll also have highlights from an explosive game over in Mississippi.